On this episode, we're going to be working on the truck bed. With the truck bed, there's a couple of things that I want to change about it. With the stuff that's messed up on it, we're going to fix all that. And there's a couple other things that we want to change in order to make it better. So one, we want a clearance for wheels and put that steel plate on the top, like I said. Then back here, I want to be able to see out the back window. So right now we had redwood boards in the middle and then those grates on the side. We're going to widen the center section so it's 42 inches, just like the window. So that way it's all clear for that. And then we're going to run that a bar below it and then a bar above it and follow the contour of the cab. Then we're going to line that with some marker lights and it'll be so much better. On the front side, we're going to put diamond plate. On the entire deck, we're going to put diamond plate and then install that dovetail. So stick around. So all the welds are popped loose. So we're gonna jack up one side, remove that rail, jack up the other side, and remove that rail. And we gotta clean everything before we put the new rails in. we got the frame rails out, and you can see that nice and clear now. Now the problem is down on the bottom, we need to clean up every single one of these, so that way there's no rust at the bottom in the center sections, and then that there's nothing in the way of the new frame rail sitting down. So we'll grind it all flat, and then we'll put the new rails on. As I mentioned earlier, we got to cut this one and that one out. So we're going to cut these at an angle towards the frame rail on both sides, drop them out, and then weld in the ones, the C channels on the inside and outside where it's on the outside of a wheel, so clearancing it. All right, prepare everything. So that's almost done. I still got to do those two cross beams, that C channel that's just taking with a chop saw. For this, I'm gonna cut it off and then tack weld the hinges as I said, and then get it positioned up there. So I just want to take it off for now, and then we'll get to that in a bit. Now you're part of my craziness. Okay. All right, after first fit check, wasn't quite right. It's sitting right at the bottom of the frame rail, so we're gonna notch it and then slot it in and then weld it in. Grab some pliers. I'm gonna listen to you, hon.
He totally messed that up.
Hammer it in place and support it.
All right, cool.
Nicely done. Oh, dang it. Yeah, except we're gonna have to notch it for the rails in the middle. Over here, right? Yeah. You know what I think I was gonna do? I think this was supposed to sit on top of it and come all the way to the top. That's still... Hand me the measuring tape. Five. That still wouldn't have done anything for us. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. One's ready. Alright guys, we got the back rail notched, the two C channels notched. Now we're going to go ahead and jack that side up and then slide the frame rails in as far as we can. And then once we get them about right here, we'll have to take and lift this side up, but this side's lighter. And hopefully we don't tip it all over and die. All right guys, another day. We're gonna go ahead and weld this in. I gotta sand some of the paint off here just to get it to a stick. We're gonna switch the MIG welder into flux core, and that way I'm not toting around all the gas, and it's just the cable and the welder, and then we can just zap it up everywhere, tack it in place, and then level everything and make sure that we do the final welds with everything completely level. It's all tacked on the front, the back, and on the two main beams. So now I'm going to take and level it on the sawhorses and then keep welding. So all welded up now, all the way through on every single member. So these two rails, we still got to cut these down for the dovetail. This is pretty close to how I got to notch it, and we'll do the same on both. I think it's got to come in like an inch. But up here, see if I can keep you guys out of the wind real quick. So up here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this at the 41-inch mark right there on both sides, all the way across, and then drop that down, but flip the C channel so it's pointed downwards, because that is the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time, is taking and putting the C channel where it becomes a water catch. The water just sits on top. So I'll flip it, and then we'll be able to put another bar being bolted to the top of it later on down the road, not right now. So let's go ahead and start cutting. All right, got it mostly cleaned up. We have cleaned it up on the underside. We cut off all the other bars. We still got to grind it down, but that's fine. We'll do it after we get it up there. So we're gonna put it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and weld it in place. Couldn't be easy, could it? It's got a bow in the midsections. So we'll tack it in the middle and then crank down on it. running out of daylight. Think we're gonna have to wrap it up for today. But this weekend got pretty much a whole thing done, so just got to do some touch-ups. We got to put in 2 little cross beams right there, and then start prepping everything for paint. Then we'll do the dovetail. Yeah, let's do those beams, the dovetail, and then we'll prep for paint. Catch you guys next weekend.